Okay, let's do part 2 of these questions. They want you to write the chemical word equation for each of the following. So this is a matter of just interpreting what you see in words and putting it down on paper. And so usually at the start it will tell you what is being reacted, so zinc and hydrochloric acid. And then look for keywords to indicate what's being made. So creates is a key word, and then it's creating hydrogen and zinc chloride. So our word equation would be zinc plus hydrochloric acid, and then an arrow which stands for creates or produces, hydrogen gas plus zinc chloride, and that would be our word equation. Next, we see sugar and sulfuric acid are combined, so those are the two reactants, and then carbon, water, and sulfur dioxide are formed. So our word equation is sugar plus sulfuric acid, and then an arrow produces carbon plus water plus sulfur dioxide. And our last one, rust is formed, so that's our product, so it's down here. And just so you know, rust is iron oxide, the chemical name for rust. So that was formed, rust. And what were our reactants? Iron plus oxygen. So these were our word equations. Let's do the next one. Now they want us to write chemical equations using chemical formulas, so a little harder. First one, magnesium is Mg solid plus sulfur, S solid, and then it makes an ionic compound called magnesium sulfide. So that's the magnesium 2 plus ion and the S2 minus ion. Bring the 2 down there, bring the 2 down there, and simplify, and you get MgS. Next, calcium is added to chlorine gas, and calcium chloride is formed. So calcium plus chlorine as a gas is Cl2, it's molecular. And we make the ionic compound calcium chloride. So that's the calcium ion plus the chloride ion. So we've got to bring the 2 down there and the 1 down there. And so that's CaCl2. We've got to make sure our atoms are balanced. So we have 2 atoms of chlorine here and 2 here, 1 and 1, so we're good. Finally, water is formed when hydrogen and oxygen are combined. So H2O is formed, so it's a product, and it's formed from hydrogen gas and oxygen. Now this one's tricky because we've got to balance atoms. There's only 1 atom of oxygen on this side, and there are 2 of oxygen. So we need a little number, a subscript there. So now there's 2 oxygen on this side, but there are 4 here, 4 hydrogen. So we need a 2 here, and now there are 4 hydrogen atoms. So 2 times 2 is 4. Now it's balanced. 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, and we're done. One more. What are the reactants in here? It says chemical fire starters ignite as a result of the following reaction. What are the reactants? There's 1 reactant, and there's 2, so CH3OH and O2. What are the products? Carbon dioxide and water vapor. 2 CO2 and 4 H2O. How could one observe that this was a chemical reaction? Well, one observation would be a gas is being produced, CO2 gas, okay, or 2 gases are being produced. Just so you know, these subscripts mean lots, so we have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, and 2 more, okay, or here we have 6